Sorry, it's been a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Orkai, yes.
King Shin Kai-shek.
yeah. But King Orkai's mansion, and you'll see Blake in his own right, I suppose, since he was headed off to the ball shortly after. And yeah, you
If you're gonna skip ahead that much, I will bring my mother with me.
ah okay, yeah, I kind of figured you would. There probably would have been a small thing where she took a little bit to find the right dress, small shopping spree or something. That probably ate up some of your time.
I mean, I gave him a dress to hand to his mother, as you recall.
Yeah, that was to LaVale. He probably would have passed it on.
Well,
But yeah, you arrive there, and I guess going from Blake's point of view, you hitched right on a carriage, considering the ball was short, it was in short time, and how far the distance was. eh, you get the fastest carriage available, and you end up there in a short time, only like 2 hours ride, though the birds are visibly worn out as they pull to a stop after such speeds. And upon coming out, you see flying above head Pamel and Luella on her broom of flying.
We're in mid-conversation.
yeah. Talking about how I decorated, not decorated, tended to Red Robe's hair.
Your hips are so small. How can you fit so much men in there?
It's a real talent. I know.
So what are they flying on a broomstick beside my carriage?
Up above.
This is when the carriage stops at the mansion.
Okay.
Yeah, the trip didn't take too long. Like I said, fast carriage, and as you get out, the birds visibly tired as they kind of slump to the ground to rest. You see Luella and Pamel riding on the broom, in front of this glorious mansion.
Whew. I never get over how exhilarating flight is. You're a real good flyer.
Oh, I try. Hopefully I can get better, but it's not really a sport. It's just a means of transport, like roller skates.
Well, let the banquet begin, or the ball, whatever you want to call. Oh, Blake, you're here too.
Hi.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, the one.
And your friend, the other one.
You do remember us, right? We're like pretty long lost. We're long friends. Yes.
Yeah, I remember you from that thing with the thing. I remember.
Oh,
I
and
know.
by the way, Luella,
Yeah. No,
do
wait,
you
wait.
go with your own clothes, or did you pick out what Pamel picked out?
She
Oh.
goes without clothes.
I'm wearing wearing what I woke up probably.
Okay.
Don't worry, Pamela said she had like clothes prepared for us. Also,
Yeah, it was given to you before you left.
okay then. Ooh.
Actually, you know what? It was handed you into in a small package, like wrapped up and everything, so you couldn't exactly see exactly what it is.
General
It's prob-
issue.
It's in your pack, I suspect. I'm sure you have it with you.
Also, Pamela, I presume you have that room ready, right?
Oh yes, the VIP room inside the VIP room, so you can.
Yes.
Yes. Definitely, we should have one of those rooms.
Have one of those rooms?
Oh yes.
So you don't have one.
I mean, there's many rooms and they can be adjusted for their purpose at any time.
Right.
It's
Oh,
we
hello
didn't
up there.
we didn't just construct a new room. Oh, hello.
Hello? Who's in there?
Maester Elements.
Blake's mother.
Blake's mother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right, Commissar?
you must.
I'm gonna help her out with the carriage while this is going on.
Hi, Blake's mother.
Thank you, dear.
Do we even know this is Blake's mother? Have we seen her in person?
Yes,
Right. Okay.
I believe this was. I don't think you. Some of you might not have actually.
Wait a second. Is this
Blake,
doppelganger
backing up here. Help check my memory. Did she actually meet the rest of you?
I don't recall that ever actually happening, so...
Yeah, she was stationed in your hometown. Then you got transferred over to here, and she's only been here for a week. And then the whole stuff with the doppelganger happened, and last night's out. And yeah, you guys have never met this woman.
Already.
Wait, who is this woman?
I don't know, some floozy I picked up, but also my mother.
Oh. Oh, this is your mother. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
I wonder how she'll react in the same room as mine.
What did that mean, but grammatically correctly, Loella?
I
So
wonder
that-
how she'll react to my mother.
Your
Oh,
mother.
that's what you meant.
Your mother's coming as well. I did not know.
I sent her a letter. I hope she got it. And if she didn't, oh well, oh well.
Oh yes, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant your biological mother. I thought there was another alien coming. Sorry, that slipped my.
Yeah, I don't know my
I
mom.
just-
Oh, by the way, the one over there, I sort of grab my mum's attention and point to Loella, is an evil space alien who eats minds.
Yeah.
Just kind of keep like a 2-foot distance and you'll be fine.
I was
I
literally
do
gonna.
not eat mine.
Oh well, pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Looks to Blake for a moment.
Luella.
I just call it dog.
Luella.
Dog.
Oh yes.
Well,
Where
pleasure
am I
to
now?
meet you, Luella.
Hello.
And
My name is Princess Pamel. I'm the one who's throwing this party. And yes, this is my friend, or should I say mother, somehow. The inside reference before.
That was just for Cynthia.
Mm.
Pamela.
This is my friend.
I have
Lou.
no idea what you're referring to, but I believe you implicitly.
yeah, to try and fool Cynthia.
No, I know. I'm talking about in character.
Yeah.
We
Alright.
had a ordeal with that mind parasite.
Yeah, she introduced me as her mother for some random reason, but it
It
worked
was
out
to
fine.
protect you because it seemed like it wouldn't hurt anything that was related to me.
Anyway,
I'm just gonna lean over to my mum again and whisper, you probably shouldn't pay too much attention to them because it will not make sense.
Oh, okay.
it's
As she gets a somewhat odd smile on her face and bows politely and says, "Hello, I'm Eleanor. Pleasure to meet
Oh,
you."
Eleanor.
oh hello Eleanor. It's lovely to see Blake's mother.
I wish I had that name. That sounds nicer than mine.
And look, you're wearing the dress I got you. Isn't that lovely? Is she actually
It's
wearing
interesting that you decided to give her that when you only found out about her like 2 days ago, but thank you.
Yes, thank you. I've had to make a few alterations. A quick visit to the tailor's fix that up right quick, though.
Yes, I thought it looked a little different than I remembered the outfit being. But yes, Blake, I had to get her something fancy, otherwise she might have been turned away at the door. Anyway,
Oh, I have quite a few fancy things.
that's good to know. Are you a seamstress? Seamstress? I can't pronounce the word.
Seamstress.
Seamstress.
Yelrim. Hurts my
You know I
ears.
can't pronounce words very sometimes.
I know, but that one is a normal word without any weird pronunciation in it. Carry on.
I would
Oh
not have
no,
guessed
I'm
entirely.
just.
Like, I don't expect you to know how to pronounce faux or.
I could say faux.
What's another word? Denouement. You probably don't know what that word is pronounced like if you saw it.
What,
Or
oh,
Worcestershire. Or Arkansas.
I could say all those words.
Yes, but do you know how any of them are spelled?
No. I don't know how seamstress is spelled, but anywho,
All right.
Shall we
Right.
go inside?
How do I mean? Does my mom actually respond to the seamstress question?
Oh yeah, that's a good
Yes. Oh no, I'm no seamstress, but I have role played quite some time in my life.
point. Oh, are you an actor of some kind? I'm a bit of a theatre goer myself.
Well, I know. I've played some board games that require role playing.
Yeah.
Oh, of a sort. Dreadful time in my life, though. Something I'd rather put behind me.
Yeah, I know. I
Shall we
hate
go?
some board games as well.
Yes, yes.
Yes, let's. I also, like, out of character, find it amusing that in the Discworld series, seamstress is their euphemistic term for prostitutes.
That was an intentional bonus. Excellent.
I will try not to read
man.
her mind.
I was sort of hoping that for once it was deliberate, because you have played one Discworld game. It might have had that in it.
Mm. I take Luella's arm in my arm and we'll walk in.
Oh, how romantic.
It's not in a romantic way. It's a very casual way that women in such ages could walk together.
So you grab the
as-
child by the hand and lead her into the
Yeah.
place like a mother.
Actually,
and
no,
daughter.
there's nothing wrong with that.
I have seen pictures of Victorian age women arm in arm in the park. I'm pretty sure this is normal.
Right. As you go to the front door, you see Miss Hood,
Beat it,
Uh.
bub.
Deborah. Oh, you're here.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, we had some unfinished business to attend to, but everything is perfectly fine now. How have you been?
Things have been a bit strange. Since I arrived, your father just assumed I was a servant, and she looks down, and
Yeah, so
you
that's
notice
why.
she's wearing a overcoat or something. As she kind of opens it up, and you see like a maid outfit.
So that's why
I-
you're holding a tray of hors d'oeuvres.
Wait, is this Red Hood, but it's now Deborah?
Did you read the name? Oh, hold on. I can.
This is Red Hood.
Okay.
I'm
Deborah.
curious why you know how to pronounce hors d'oeuvre.
I did struggle in my head to say that properly.
Deborah. Oh, okay.
Well,
that's
good
her middle
job.
name. Red Hood. Okay.
More of a nickname.
Deborah. Deborah.
Yeah, something
LeBron.
like that.
Hello, Deborah.
Oh, it's you.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, how are you enjoying your dress? I made sure to pick it out for you this morning.
Oh yes, yes. Please put on the dress. You can't enter until you do, of course.
The legal requirement, you'll be taken out and shot.
It's just that you'll be turned at the door, turned away at the
Shot.
door.
And shot.
All right, so you're not going to put on the princess outfit, and you're going to be turned away from the
Oh.
party. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay. I'll open the thing then.
Yeah, there we
All
go.
right, give me a sec.
It better not be that princess outfit.
Oh, it's worse.
No.
I
This is
won't
something
put it
else.
on.
I'm getting an image. Give me a second. Oh,
Just a
come
micro
on.
nano skirt.
The joy is to be able to treat children any way you want them to. Want
You're mean.
to.
Fucking seriously.
Okay, I have to turn off that music now. That's getting on really long.
Shoddy, like, like,
Play some fancy boy
That-
music.
oh, isn't that garish pink?
No, it's something else, but it's still this one.
Look, if it's not pink, it would be not that bad. It's just the color that's horrible.
Play some fancy...
You open up your package and that's what's in it.
Is it pink?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
said
that
it was-
exact dress,
glittering.
which is different from the first one.
How do I paint this? Presume there's a paint bucket in here, right, Pamela?
What's wrong? Do you not like the color?
Yeah,
Oh.
no.
Oh, but you would look so adorable in it.
Yeah,
I love
you look cute.
trying to impose an intimidating aura.
Blake's mother just pinches you on the cheek, and just says, "Oh, it's so cute.
I'm as old as your son.
Oh, but you look so cute."
Thank you. Hopefully it's a good defense mechanism.
Well, you gotta
It
put.
has not been in the past.
Well, we'll give you some privacy. Just put it on, and we'll wait for you inside.
Alright, I'll put it on. I'll use the disguise kit to make it look awesome.
All right, all right, all right.
I'll add
I want you to
Kevlar
tell me
foam.
exactly how you're using this disguise kit to make
I
this
don't know.
pretty princess dress look awesome.
Make it look shorter, get rid of the sleeves. Maybe I have a jacket on me already. Cloak.
What sleeves? It looks like shoulder pads.
Look
Are
like-
you saying you want the dress to fall down?
No, they're just still by the shoulder. What do I have on? I have a cloak. No, put it on. Fine.
Yay!
Your base, unless you picked up like the deluxe disguise kit, I think the best you're getting is maybe a small amount of something to change your face coloration. You know, just some basic makeup.
Oh, look like a
I
bimbo.
I will say you did actually get the deluxe disguise kit.
Oh yeah,
as
then
you
there's
were-
probably a few paints in there, probably enough for a full body if you wanted, but it's one use if that's the case.
I'm
So,
gonna use it on that.
all right.
Okay, fine. I'll put it on. I don't have the sky self, unfortunately. I don't waste my my time with poor people spells.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
on.
So
Going
you
in.
try and paint the dress?
No, I'm not painting the dress. I'm just putting it on. That's it. I accept the sentence.
Okay.
Going in. I hate.
Blake's all right. You come out and yeah, you guys see her come out and just not look happy. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, you look pissed.
Look garish.
You know, I think you'd look a lot prettier without the alien slug on you. I'll just remove that.
Cast guiding bolt.
But she does look adorable. Oh look, the photographer. Yes, a picture of us all. Yes.
Emma, remind me next time that you're just an acquaintance of mine.
Are
when
you
I
sure
get
that's
here again?
alien slug? Your mother asks you.
What was the actual question?
Alien slug.
Okay, fine. More of an octopus eye.
I. Your mother's just lost. Space. I don't know what that is.
I'm a creature from outer space. I've come here on vacation.
Yes. Well, you know the
You come
moon in
from
the sky. She comes.
Yes, I-
Essentially, yes.
She come-
Oh,
I'm on vacation.
She comes from the moon. Let's just say she's from the moon. Okay.
oh. Oh, but you look darling in it.
Yeah, but apparently, if I didn't have this, I tug at the eye. Maybe it would look better.
Maybe they'll think it's a masked ball.
Yeah, I particularly said on the invite just fancy, not fancy dress. It's black tie.
I could take it off when I go in.
It is
Okay, go on. Take it off.
When I go in.
Well,
I don't
before
wish
you...
to disturb you, but could you talk to your father about convincing him that I'm not a servant? I don't particularly wish to serve. I think these are called hors d'oeuvres.
Yes. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, love. Let me go and talk to them. You two make yourself at home. I'll catch up to you later. And I take Red Robe off to go find Orkai.
Thought women were under the men in hierarchy.
Drow exist in this universe, so that's not a universal truth.
Damn it.
So that was the. I'm a tiefling, not a drow.
Ah, yes. Rapists.
I know,
are
but
of hierarchy.
that was not the context in which Horse said the phrase.
Oh, okay. I was confused by what he meant as. Yeah, it's fine.
Kidding.
Alrighty.
Doesn't mean it.
You want to go with me and Red Robe or
Yeah, I'll
continue
go
with
with
them?
you.
No, I was talking to
Coming
Critic.
around.
Uh, I'll go ahead and I'll do this real quick. All right, you, as Red Robe and Red Hood, as Red Hood and Pamela head off, you guys, I guess, are pointed in the direction of the ballroom.
Do I see my? Oh no, not the ballroom. I'm gonna stay back a little bit.
I'm
Are we
just
gonna go through the crowd?
I assume you just followed behind me, even though you're not meant to be.
Are we going into the crowd?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll just stay back with Big Mother.
Well, the doors are closed down that particular hallway, and at the front you see 2 guards guarding it. Big, burly men, one of them with this great axe, the other with a great sword. And what looks to be rows of armor, all decorated along the sides.
Ooh.
A long red rug leading you, I guess, announcing the away there, really.
Alrighty, I'm confused. Am I with Red Robe or are you weirdly following? Okay, we go and find King Orkai. I enter into the ballroom.
King Orkai is not in the ballroom right now.
Alrighty. Are there any servants to ask, like, have you seen the king?
Of course, madame. Your father should be in his study right at the moment, waiting for you.
Wonderful.
For your arrival.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. I go to the study where he directs me with Red Robe in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, you're at the study.
I'm at the study. Do I see King Orkai?
See the door.
I open the door with my hands and enter the room looking for Orkai. I also use my legs to move forward. Yes.
Sorry. Deep voice does that. Welcome. Daughter, it's been too long.
Daddy! I let go of Red Robe's hand and go up to give him a hug. He says, it's so good to see you again. It's been so long.
Wonderful to see you in good health, my child.
Yes.
I hear things have been exciting over at the guild.
They've been absolutely cram-packed full of excitement, Dad. I've got so many stories to tell you. But for one of them right now, this is actually one of my companions. I believe you've met her before today?
She looks vaguely familiar.
Yeah, you see.
We met at the door, actually. Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, this is my friend Red Robe, you see. She's not actually a servant, she's one of my co-workers, I suppose you could say. From the Eclipse.
We're letting them work now?
So they finally found someone worthy of working with you.
Oh.
And what grand station do you have that would allow you to interact with my daughter?
Oh, she's the head pyromancer, aren't you, Red Robe? She's invaluable for magical services aboard Merlin's ship.
Yes, exactly that. She looks not really convinced of that herself.
I actually thought that was her position.
She's another agent like yourself.
She's wonderful. Look at the magical fire tricks you could do. Go on, make a fiery butterfly for him. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Just a small one.
A butterfly? Why a butterfly when you could do so much more with little creativity?
Well, I just didn't want to, it's the study, lots of flammable books, and it's, wooden panels.
I suppose you are right. Would be a shame to lose all this knowledge. All right. She does her thing and closes her hands. Upon opening it, a small little fire butterfly comes out as it starts flapping its way over to King Orkai, and then upon almost as it gets close to his face, it dissipates into little sparks before vanishing.
Ah, you see, she's a real treasure, aren't you?
You'd be surprised how much expertise that actually takes to pull off little tricks like that.
Of course, it's a shame that illusion magic can do that far easier, but yes, for fire, it's a considerably harder trick to pull off.
We'll discuss this later. For now, you said she was your companion,
Yes.
was it?
Yes, she's my companion. I'm very hesitant to want to tell him about our relationship right away out of character, but just want him to warm up to her a little more, basically.
Well then, I suppose there's no harm in letting you use one of the changing rooms. Find yourself a proper dress.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, and Blake and Luella, I'm sure you met them before. They're here as well. Yeah.
I honestly don't think he's met Blake, but he's met Luella.
Alrighty. Oh, Luella and another friend of mine, Blake, is also in attendance. Will you be going to the ball?
Oh, yes, of course. I was simply waiting on you.
Oh, wonderful. I'll see you down here. I'll make sure she gets to the dressing room.
And have a wonderful time, my little dragonfly.
Oh, I will, Daddy. I've. Oh, it's so good to be back. I kiss him on the cheek and walk off with Red Robe.
Alright. And I guess we'll cut back to you guys as those two get ready. You see, like I said, down the hallway into the ballroom, two guards, a giant red carpet, various armors. And upon, I guess, showing your clearance, for lack of a better term,
Yes, clearance. I am above the floor by this much.
I'll say you're led into a room like that.
Yes, a room like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I posted it in general. But yeah,
Correct.
and there's not many people here as it's still early, but you do see various servants hustling and bustling about the place, getting some last minute touches up. You see various draperies being hanged around, colorful colors being lit up around the place, torches of different colors being lit up around the place as well, foods being brought in upon the tables. You see the one or two few people who did show up early is one snobbish looking guy. Looks, you remember the stereotypical prince outfit?
I really am not sure what you're referring to.
The kind of buttoned up thing that looks like you put medals on the damn thing.
You're not talking about a ruff, are you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
It looks like a
I'll
friend.
just imagine every character from Fable 2 and Fable 3.
That. Someone looks like that.
Yes, exactly. Every character from Fable 2 and 3 that I remember.
Fable 3. Don't know about 2. I remember 2. But yeah, you just see one guy who's currently talking to a bored older woman, famous bard that gave up adventuring and has been just making music for a time. Currently trying to set off various other bands as they're just having an argument about the current.
There's a guy in a Nazi uniform walks by.
as they're currently having a heated debate about the best type of music and the best music structure.
I feel if we're going to talk about the random appearance of Nazis, I should mention that in my Sunday game, I had Adolf Hitler appear as a dwarf. Like,
Yes.
the actual Adolf Hitler from our world, he shot himself in the head at the end of Nazi Germany and then just woke up as a dwarf with an entire pack of adventuring gear.
What token did you use?
I use Tabletop Simulator, so I just let the players decide. But they have been trying to help him get back into painting.
Yes.
And he met George Bush, I'm sure.
My sweet prince, you know not what is in store for you.
But I kept having him try to, like, oh, please introduce me to the mayor of the town so I can impress him and like, become a member of the council or whatever. You know, trying to do Hitlery things. And they're like, have you thought of painting? Well... And by the end of it, it's like, no one has ever complimented me on my painting before. Oh, I'm so happy.
Look here.
Ever since I was a little boy in Austria.
Here's a scholarship, free ride, full ride. Come on.
I mean, that's where it's basically going. Like, in that session, one of the player characters was doing far more evil shit than Hitler was. Like, he beat up a dwarf orphanage master in front of all of his 27 kids. And then got into a fight with one of his kids as well.
Damn.
And Hitler was there drawing it with charcoal.
Hold still,
Nice.
dummies.
Literally, the way my game works is that I have a list of random events, the player characters have a bar, and I just pick something to happen from my random event list that day.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Anyway,
I
so
told
I
you.
see these people.
Yeah, and I told you, that is not the best way to do it.
Oh, look who's back. Oh, it's good to see you again, sir. I shake Hitler's hand.
And
Guess who's back is the name of the film that he's in.
Yeah, that was the intentional reference.
Yeah, yeah. And if I did to you, madame, have you finally decided to give me back my ring?
Oh, the ring. Oh, you know, I think I might keep it, considering I've removed the curse and all. Thank you for that.
I tried warning you.
I don't recall you warning me about the curse. You just said bad things would happen if I accepted it.
And you chose to go despite my warning.
Well, you are welcome that I invited you, by the way.
It is really a pleasure. And who are your friends?
Oh, well, this is Blake Shirley. This is Luella, last name not clarified.
I'm probably not going to be there because I avoid the ballroom entirely.
Oh, where is Luella?
There's only
gone
a
to?
few people and a couple servants putting up things, man.
Oh, it's not the full swing party? Okay, then, I'll go in.
Yeah, we were told
It's so
that
early.
earlier when we were told that.
Okay, then, fine.
This is Luella, last name unknown.
Well, Hazelwood.
Hazel? Really? That's your last name? Okay. And this is my girlfriend, Red Robe. She is a absolute delight.
Thought you liked men.
Oh, so you swing both ways. Will it be good for your marriage, no?
I did not know you were French.
Pamela, you do realize this means your lineage ends with you.
It's not necessarily the case. There's all kinds of magical
There's
solutions.
always rape.
There's always rape. Yeah, thank you. Hey!
What?
That's not a very polite thing to imply that I need to be raped in order to me continue my bloodline.
Well, there's
I
always
didn't
rape
imply
play.
it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it did for me, so.
Well, there's always rape and play if you're into that kind of thing.
Oh,
That does sound intriguing.
oh, is
Mother,
it-
did you bring the whip with you?
I never leave home without it.
That's an
Well-
interesting thing to say, considering it's my whip, and you've only had it for about a day.
Oh no, I've had one before. This is just the newest replacement.
Hmm.
They tend to get wore out rather quickly.
Is my mom?
I'm not going to ask further questions about that, because I know the answers, and I wouldn't like to hear them again in public.
Yes, this conversation's gone to a weird place. Shall we go?
Where is my mother?
So, who is this person here, Pamel?
This is what is his
Can you
name?
introduce them to me without making them an enemy?
Yes. What was the name of this character?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll call it. He's Baron Hitler.
Ah, this is Baron Hitler.
No, be more formal. Baron Adolphe.
There we
Hitler is the last name, though. Whatever.
Baron Adolf of Austria. Let's go.
This is
Look, I'm going with what the GM said.
Yes.
Damn it.
This is Baron
Fine.
Hitler. He's a previous employer of mine when I was still getting some experience.
Oh yes.
Hi Hitler. I like painting.
That is good for you.
I went to the art
So-
school myself.
How good are you, then?
I could demonstrate. I didn't bring any works with me right now.
Oh yes, Hitler is a.
It's alright, I have this one. I produced a stolen painting of Luella's I just have.
Which one did you steal?
I don't know.
All right.
let the
Luella, which
GM
ones did you make?
I mean, I made portraits of my friends. I made landscape portraits.
You painted the
Oh, that
clouds
group
from the
photo
ship.
one.
You painted...
About how many?
I don't know, maybe 30, 40 official ones.
I'll just take it. It'll just be a picture of.
You
Like,
know what? I'll say it's given that role. It's not particularly good. It's not particularly bad, but it's a landscape, and one of her friends painted in front of it.
I just sort of place it in Luella's hands. No need to thank me.
Oh, thank
What?
you.
How
No,
did
you were a mind reader as well.
How did you get that in your pack?
I have no idea, but they fold nicely though.
Oh well,
I show it to Hitler.
A
Hitler.
priest knows how to hide things under a robe.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, Hitler here is quite the art lover, aren't you? You're a painter yourself, right?
Oh, I dabble.
What
It's
do
a very
you?
nice hobby.
So what do you think of Luella's work here?
It's very nice.
Thank you.
Needs warmer colors, but it works.
Yeah, it saves away the bad thoughts.
Like invading Poland.
Anyway, I'll just pack that back away for you now that you don't need it.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Where is my mother, by the way? I hope she got my letter.
Oh, your mother.
Oh, your mother? I presume she got abducted. It happens to people's mothers from time to time.
No.
Oh well. I'll check with the doorman. See if she's arrived yet.
What's her name?
Peasant.
I don't know, maybe Maribel Hazelwood?
I
You
actually
don't
have
know
this
your
in
own
the
mother's name?
notes. Actually, have this in the notes because I forget shit too.
Improv mother?
Halo, not Halo.
Caiaphas Cain, hero of the Imperium.
Hero of
Sandra.
Sandra. Oh. Nice. Miss Hazelwood. Generic name.
Yes. Has she arrived? Is she present?
No, ma'am. We do not have someone by the name of Miss Hazelwood who has arrived yet.
Yeah, that's curious. She should be here by now, I suspect. You wanna fly to your house and see if she's okay, Luella?
How long it depends on how long it takes. How long did it take out of character? How long did it take?
Yeah, I give it maybe
It's
45 minutes for a trip there and back.
really. I thought that was a lot closer. And if she's flying,
That's
surely
with like 2 people.
yeah.
That's with the slowed down speed of like over 200 pounds.
God damn it! What have you done to her mother?
Well, I guess I could try and see where she is. Then I'll head back. I'll be right back.
Oh, please! This is the point of the ball. We should all get to know each other's families and make acquaintances.
There's a lot to talk
We
about.
still have, Madame, we still have about an hour before it officially starts. A few early comers might be here soon, but if you want to rest, now would be a good time.
Frankly, in my experience, now's the good part of a ball for finding the best food and staking your claim on it.
Mm.
Fun fact, I go to posh parties in real life. They fucking suck.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, you claim that food by sneezing on the tray, right? That's how it's.
Now, all you have to do is be the one person rude enough to just sit by it and keep taking more. Everyone else will just be too posh to like, deal with you. So nobody even brings it up.
Does Hitler have a full vegetarian section?
So, he currently has his own plate of food.
Is it vegetarian?
No.
Good.
Good, he says.
Well, this is fine.
I'm gonna.
Yes, you go and see if your mother's okay. It's perfect. Oh, are you staying?
No, I'm leaving. Bye.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Thank you.
So-
I'll wear my helmet.
So, Blake,
Read
you care to I don't know, go to the dance floor? Maybe do a couple of twirls with me or something?
I don't see why not. Do you know how to dance?
Oh yes, I've been instructed in the ways of the dance since I was a teenager.
The dance noun.
Well, then I see only one of us will be falling over. I reach out to take her hand.
Ah, beautiful. I take his hand and wait for him to lead me towards the dance floor.
Alright, I take you over there.
Nice.
All right. See,
Can I like rest upon my gift of lies to somehow help here?
Halo, I do not appreciate you dancing with Rem's character while I'm
I
not
don't-
over there.
I don't think so, Rim. But acrobatics, the both of you, and
Is it
I
really
suppose-
acrobatics?
other than like maybe straight dex far as
The only other thing I can think of is performance, possibly.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the same role for me, but I feel like if it's a learned skill, performance would be better.
yeah, true. Performance then.
So I can roll performance as well.
Yes.
Yeah, just performance from both of you.
Oh my, you don't. Oh, I can see you haven't practiced for dance, but you're not the worst I've seen, Blake.
I grew up in a gutter. There isn't much dancing there. It's more of a stabbing people and taking their food affair.
Ah,
All right. Red Hood, seeing you two on the floor, gets a strange expression on her face, and your mother
Something
just
better.
says, "Oh my!" And
It's
Blake's mother
alright,
just
I'm
says,
not
"Oh
into
my."
red chicks. I'm more of a furry type. I'm just gonna help Pavel up off the ground. Sorry about that.
what? I dance well. Why am I on the ground? Oh, you
Because I dragged you with me by accident.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh,
It's one of those moments.
I see what you mean. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. It's. Yeah.
Perhaps I'll improve as the night goes
Oh.
on and people get more drunk.
Right. As you guys start dancing and practicing a bit. Oh, so you dance well too. Mind if I
cut in.
take off for a spin?
I don't see why not. You might be better at YMCA than I am.
Alrighty.
Perhaps you'll even do the chicken dance.
Sorry, is that some sort of commoner's dance? It's chicken dance.
Well, he did better than you, at least.
Oh,
I went to a dance class when I was like 10 to 11 years old, and the stuff that they teach primary school children is really retarded.
it is.
We did Crazy Frog
Wow.
as
Yeah.
a dance.
I didn't even know there was a dance associated with that.
There's,
But yeah.
there isn't.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Once Hitler starts taking Daniel out on the dance floor, your mother,
Hope none of them are Polish.
yeah, Eleanor comes over to Blake and goes, so, 2 of them, huh? Enjoying them?
Oh, what? You mean her breasts? Sure. They're
I saw
all
the
right.
look- I saw the look. She nods over to Red Hood. She gave the 2 of you.
Oh, well, I assure you it's not even platonic. Frankly, we're basically enemies at the moment.
Jeez.
Oh my! Rivals in love. So romantic.
Come on, Mom. You don't have to play hardball with me. I'll let you know if I'm tapping that, because I'm sure you'll want to know.
Moreover, I want to make sure that she's getting pleasured, right? I could teach a few things.
Again, we are in public, so I'd encourage you to at least be a little quieter with it.
Well, it's not really.
Raises her eyebrows. Who do you think most of my clientele were?
I know some of them by name, but repeatedly called. But I still think that it is traditional not to directly express one's sexual gratification in front of more than 3 or 4 people.
I suppose so, though. I do remember upper crust like him usually have some of the weirder ones. In my experience, the more money one has, the stranger one's tastes are.
I don't disagree. Perhaps at least wait for those sorts of comments until towards the end of the night when the drinks have been around, eh?
Speaking of.
I suppose so.
Now,
And-
would you like a Prosecco?
Yeah, and the party will continue. Well,
Do you, the GM, even know what a Prosecco is?
No.
It's just a particular kind of fizzy wine.
Ah.
I think it's normally a rosé. Anyway,
No. But yeah,
it's like champagne, but not.
It's alcohol.
Yes.
Either way, yeah. Either way, she'll say sure as a few more people come in. More high class snobs.
Oh my god.
These are from the bureaucratic division more than the entertainment division, though. And as for Luella, you fly, and you fly over your village, and there's your house.
Supon in nostalgia. Take hold.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, you get on the ground and it's quiet.
Knock, knock, knock. Magic missile to the front door.
There's no answer.
Great. This is wonderful. I'm gonna open the door if my keys still work, and if I
Fine.
even have my key.
Jesus.
There's no key. There's no keyhole.
You find her swinging, hanged.
What, no
above the
keyhole?
What
fucking-
kind
What,
of
is he
peasant do
boarded
you
up?
think you grew up with? Do you think you grew up with a rich peasant?
Oh, I thought peasants would at least have some sort of home security.
Yeah, they do. It's a wooden block on the inside of the house.
That's
Okay then, fine. I'll kick the door in.
No, the door's open, man. You can go right in.
Yeah.
There's no lock.
Go on in. Hello.
It is empty.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
As you speak, your voice echoes inside the barren house. It
Baron
feels,
House.
it's cold. There's
Did they move out?
things missing, it seems. And just looking around, it seems emptier somehow. Just little things here and there missing.
You're like
and
a lantern.
no voice responding.
No sense of voice. Nothing.
Nothing. No one's here.
Okay then. Is there like some sort of sign up front? Like, oh hey, we moved out. House
Nope.
for sale. So the furniture's gone, I presume, right?
Only one or two pieces. But pretty much everything else is still here.
I'll take this time to take off the dress.
Oh, you think they would have removed that poison birthday cake at some point? It's just been lying there on the table all this time.
Go up to
Alright,
my room, and then my mother.
Alright. You take off the dress.
Yes. Putting on the cloak and all my other belongings, and I'm gonna go search upstairs. Not upstairs. Like I don't know, my room, mother's room.
Alright. No.
Oh, God.
As you check the rooms, it's cold and quiet. And is that a cobweb? Strange. Usually your mother keeps it cleaner than
Vixie.
this.
Dixie.
Continue.
That's it.
Okay then. Usually my mother keeps it clean.
It's giant spider roommate said, yeah, she's not here.
I don't know. Is the bed there? Is the covers there? Have they been
Yeah.
moved?
Oh, no.
Everything's still there.
Is there a sign of a struggle anywhere?
There you go.
Doesn't. Roll investigation.
Great. My mom's gone. I'm in me mom's house. She's gone.
Mumsy.
Looks fine to you. I mean, cover's still there, bed's still there. Jewelry box is gone. Weird.
She must have won the lottery
Wait.
and moved away.
My mother always wear a particular piece of jewelry.
Yeah, she didn't have much, but she did have a familial piece.
Great. I don't have locate object on me. I may never take that. Ew, I have scorching ray. Why?
Yeah, we never
Okay.
get into fights. We never need that.
Well, magic missile is all I need. Anyone need. Okay, I'm gonna head out.
I
to the
heal
tribe.
people.
It is.
Go to
it
the
is-
tribe's house. Right? There's like a tribe chieftain, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a little village.
Go over to him, knock on his door.
I thought the.
Why is that?
I thought.
Where's my mother?
prunes ready?
It's me, Loella. Where's my mother?
Luella. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
It'll be
She
short.
was a sweet girl. Stayed indoors mostly. She needs more sun.
Since when?
Who are you again?
Loella.
Ah, sweet girl.
Are you here to deliver my mushrooms?
Ah, poor girl. Wasn't even here when her mother died.
Oh my god. No.
Oh,
No.
you can't say that.
No.
Is this
Who are
some
you
cruel
again?
joke, old man? I'm gonna kick the door
Or was that
open.
someone else?
What'd you say, horse?
Some cruel joke, you old man? And I kick the door open or something.
All right.
The door's already open.
Bruce? You hear off in the distance.
I can hear the deflate onto the floor. A house of cards flew in.
I'll kill them all. I'll kill them.
Oh, where's my mother? You lie. You were an unreliable man.
Okay, did you leave him or yelling
No.
at behind you?
Directly.
Oh. Ah, what was that?
There's some cruel joke.
Unreliable?
You're not viable.
Guyable?
Where's
you
my
gotta
mother?
speak up, dear.
Where's my mother?
Your mother. Who are you?
Luella Hazelwood.
Oh.
The heck?
Oh. Hmm.
Come to
What,
see my
dear? You didn't get the letter, did you?
No?
You might want to go out back.
Are you gonna shoot me? With this verbiage, old man.
Actually,
You better have a good grasp of the English lexicon soon, or else.
Wow.
Kylie. As you see a small child, maybe 4 or 5 years old, come out. Yes, Papa. Yes, Grandpapa. Show this young woman that grave of that elderly woman that died.
Elderly, she wasn't even that old.
Yeah, I didn't know she was that old.
She had me 17 years ago. Well, actually, how old were we again? We were like 15, right?
Yeah, you guys are like 18, 17, something like that.
She had me 18 years ago. At least puts her at 40, at 60 at this point. Oh, wait. We're medieval times. That's really old.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
It's really old.
Yes.
Grandpa, which one's that? Who are you again? Where's my prunes?
Show you my broom.
Prunes.
What's that about a broom?
I hold up my broom in a weapon manner.
No, I don't need my floor swept.
I'll sweep your face, old man. Stop playing games.
The gravestone's back here.
Lead the way, small child.
She kind of hides in the doorway. She doesn't exactly look comfortable around you.
Good.
As she's
Brandishing
goes
your
and head
broom as
further
you are.
into the house.
What's music?
Ooh, music.
Okay.
I've been ignoring it for the most part. Yeah, she leads you further into the house.
Oh, into the house.
Ye-
Okay, then. I follow her inside the house.
Mama, Grandpa wanted me to show this kid to the gravestone out back. Oh, is that you, Luella? Is that you, dear?
It's an
What?
interesting outfit.
Took it off. Hello? Wait, is that my mother?
No, it's the chief's child.
No, the other woman. It was like someone said, like, oh, hey, is that you? Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah, she leads you.
What?
You follow the child, and she takes you to her mother.
Hello? Are you my mother?
Did you hit your head? No, I'm not. Though you are late. Did you ever receive that letter?
No, I don't remember receiving anything. In fact,
Oh.
I've been sending letters.
Missed the funeral.
The elder was supposed to send you a letter to inform you of when your mother died. You really never received it?
No. When did this happen?
A few years ago, I'm afraid.
My mother dies. I expect someone in person to come tell me.
Did you find it odd that she never replied to you in the letters?
I never questioned it. I always send letters. And
We tried, but messengers are expensive, and we're barely able to make ends meet as is. We were supposed to send a message, but the chief was supposed to take care of it, though his mind has been slipping the last few years. Let me go check his study. Maybe I'll find something. In the meantime, I'm sure you'll want to grieve. Her gravestone is this way, if you'll follow me. As she leads
the
you,
old man wasn't being all kooky.
as she leads you out back, and since your mother and you have moved here rather than lived here for a while, you guys don't actually have a family grave.
You know, just have a local river. We just throw bodies into it.
There's actually a small grave site out here, and your mother has been placed closer to some of the more important people in the village, mostly the chiefs and whatnot.
Oh, so she was regarded highly.
What a loser.
Yeah, you even see something like fresh flowers.
And graffiti on the gravestone.
Who brought the flowers? That was our only family.
A strong smell of piss.
She wasn't. We weren't really close, but she was my friend, and she did help me through my first and second pregnancy. I'll leave you to grieve, dear. Just try not to spend too long out here. You don't know what creatures crawl in these woods.
What's funny?
She ate dick. Now she eats dirt scrawled over her gravestone. So what was her cause of death again?
Suffocation.
It was a woodland animal.
The mother didn't say. That's what you specifically asked?
Oh, I heard something about animals in the woods.
Yeah, she said don't stay out here too long. There might be animals in the woods.
Yeah. I wouldn't want them to be trapped in here with me.
Yeah, the grave site is a little bit out back from the chief's house, but still on the outskirts of the village.
Huh. I'm gonna walk over. Has she been buried with a nice gravestone?
It's a good thing Blake still knows talk to dead. That could be helpful.
She has not been buried. She's just sitting there on top of the grave.
There's a few of the... Your mother actually didn't get a gravestone, but she did get a really nice woodworked cross title.
Jesus confirmed?
Wooden cross.
Yeah, a wooden cross with like a very finely worked piece of board with her name scrawled into it and a epitaph scrawled into the same piece of board and nailed to the said cross.
Did she have a quote on there? Did she have a will?
Did the old man say she was murdered, or did she just die?
Well,
No one said, just she's dead, as far as you guys know.
Alright.
Must be foul play.
You guys haven't asked. Not in game.
Hey, excuse me, miss.
How did this happen?
Who are you talking to?
How did this
You're
happen?
out back with the gravestone alone.
Oh, okay then.
She's talking to herself. What a lunatic.
I'm gonna say sorry for her daughter. I never got to say sorry or give her back her child.
Oh my god, that's fucking sad.
I shed a tear or something. I don't know.
So-
Do you sense emotions from your puppet?
I don't know. I think the puppet's just asleep forever right now, indefinitely.
Basically.
I guess I do feel, I don't know, maybe sadness because I did grow up with this woman,
So,
Yeah,
left.
makes sense.
this specter that appeared every so often in my bedroom.
no, I think you're in the anger stage of grief right now, as you've been demonstrating. So, go with it.
All right then, what's the stages of grief?
Denial, denial, anger,
Denial, anger, depression.
and depression is like the second last one.
No, this depression, bargaining, and acceptance.
Yeah, third one's bargaining. Yeah. there.
Ah, yes, I see Blake in that bargaining bit. Don't worry, Mom.
So I imagine
Don't
you're
worry.
like pissed off and swearing. It's like, how could this happen? Who's responsible? Why didn't no one tell me? Yeah.
Oh. No, it must have been foul play. She can't be dead. I'm still here.
The solution to that problem is obviously suicide.
That's good.
Oh, I'm gonna mourn for a bit. I guess I'll pick some flowers from like the surrounding forest and put some there.
Well, there's some
Yeah, right.
flowers right over
Take,
there.
take like a huge dump on the grave. Fertilize those flowers.
I already took her daughter. I might as well do something less evil to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
What,
right.
by making her death flowers grow faster?
Yeah, I'll mourn. I don't know, maybe share a few words with the grave emptily. Tell her I'm sorry for taking her child.
I'm sorry I killed your daughter and then replaced her and then basically used your emotions as a crutch to help me survive in this world for free.
No, those were genuine emotions.
I'm sorry I stole everything you ever had and wasn't even here when you died to say sorry for it.
Jesus, Rem.
I'm sorry I'm literally an alien monster that doesn't entirely understand human emotions and mind-read you constantly to help manipulate you further. Yes, I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, that could be that.
I'm sorry.
From the depression part of grief.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you died before I could make more use of you.
I'm sorry that your life insurance policy has now made me hideously rich. Yes.
And I'm sorry that not only do I outlive you, but I'll outlive your daughter too.
Jesus.
Look, I just want to point out that the entire existence of your character is ridiculously fucked up, and you
I
even
know.
bothering to apologize for it now is somehow worse than you just rolling with the fact that you're a horrible monster.
I know, I don't know. Alright then.
Just, I'm just happy I can make you so upset about your own decisions.
You know, maybe
What
I,
is my decision? Critic knew the original plans, and he twisted them.
Your original plans are pretty awful too.
No, not that bad. It was an adult, not a child.
you are a terrible person.
No. Mourn the grave. Probably see what I can do for a real rock. I don't know. Carve one. No, that's way later.
You probably paint something and leave the painting at the gravestone or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll paint
The moment of a horrible death.
Yeah.
of alone in a room.
Yeah. Make sure to really emphasize the fact that when she died, she voided her bowels. Really getting those stink lines.
All right. So you painting something then?
Yeah, I'll paint something real quick.
All right. Real quick. All right. I guess roll me painting supplies.
Yeah. Hopefully, I make it beautiful, or else it'll be horrible.
You know what? No. Wisdom. Painting supplies wisdom.
Damn it,
And-
that's mediocre. Makes sense if you're rushing it, but come on.
All right.
Flip the paper
Yeah,
over. Try
you-
again, critic.
You try, but you just
I
you
can't
can't
see
think
through
of anything.
Here, critic.
Your tears keep falling on the painting and it's ruins it.
I'm trying to paint a picture, but the clouding my tears keep destroying my handiwork.
You keep trying to paint something, but someone keeps putting water droplets in your eyes.
Yeah.
Is the eyes also crying? Given its size, it's like a pool under it.
But yeah.
Right.
All right, you do that for the next 2 hours,
Yep.
and what then?
Oh, okay. I'll keep going. Go over into the house. I'll call over this woman.
Oh, I saw you were painting and didn't want to interrupt you. You
Oh, it's
done?
fine. Yes. How did you just did people just find her after she stopped responding for a while in her house?
We're not entirely sure. We just one day the delivery boy for the bread makers went to deliver the bread and there was no
And he
answer.
killed her.
Hmm?
Oh, and he killed her.
Where
And
is
there was
this?
no
Where is
answer.
this
He-
bread boy? I'll kill him.
Whenever he entered, supposedly he smelled something foul in the air and didn't think much of it.
So she's the only one who even bothered to investigate. Did anyone else?
No one investigated later until after there was no response for the third day, and the bread boy informed us of this. We're sorry, but by the time we got to her, there was nothing we could do. As far as we could tell, she just died in her bed.
By the time we got to her, there was nothing of value left. I mean, by the time we got to her, there's nothing we can do.
Someone took the jewelry box in her room.
We're not certain on that one. Though, a few of the villagers have been taking some of the less important things whenever theirs have broken down. A chair here, a spare table there. You should notice a few things gone if
So
you
they
want.
plundered my
I-
mother's house. That's the only time she actually mattered.
Jeez.
Oh no, she was a great friend. She usually did quite well for herself. We didn't think much of it. She usually kept to herself like you did.
Do I recognize any of their furniture?
What did you get?
No.
That wooden
Good.
chair.
If I find out you or your family were one of the looters of my mother's humble abode, I will level this house.
I will kill you all. I'll join that fin in
She
the woods.
looks aghast. You would destroy something over.
Oh, my mother?
You would destroy something over minor possessions.
Oh no, I would expect some more care for her home.
We've done our best to preserve it for you, We've been
good job you did.
make sure it's been cleaned, but whenever people couldn't pay for their own replacements, well,
Yes. We must dig through the dead man's
Mhm.
belongings.
we've made sure not to, by order of the chieftain, not to touch anything valuable.
Oh, especially not the jewelry box by her bedstand. Oh no, that's precious.
Speaking of, here's a bill for the funeral and the burial. Here you go.
Actually, if you're interested on collecting those, the furniture pieces are in use, but we actually have made it rather good this year. They might be able to pay you back, should
Oh.
you be interested.
Oh, pooey. Doesn't matter. Gone now.
Yes, we're not entirely sure about the jewelry box, but we have searched ourselves out of curiosity, to be honest. We didn't find anything, but we'll continue to keep on the lookout for it.
Thank you.
We
Is
know
the
how
daughter
much
there?
your mother's ring meant to you. It was a family heirloom.
Yeah, I can't really use it. Oh, it's gone. Anyways, wait, out of character? Is the daughter there? She's been like, I don't know, looking through the around the corner or something.
Yeah, she's been looking through the doorway, kind of quietly.
You there, Missy?
Yeah.
I'll call her over.
There's a small eep as she hides.
You hi, come over.
What's that on your face? It looks scary and squishy, and I don't want it near me.
If you don't want it any near me, your mother will know not to go around that house no more, or anyone in this village.
Swear, the only thing we found was writing in the basement saying, "She is not my daughter. She is not my daughter."
Was there any will, anything? I'll turn to the mother. Anything, any last words?
We're not entirely sure. We haven't touched it much, only to clean it up. It seems that there weren't many papers, many books, much of anything there.
I want the house burnt to the ground. You fuckers can't have it.
What is this, Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
I could do that. No, that will probably spread to the other houses. It'll
No,
end up
no.
leveling the village.
Your house is in the middle of the field. It wouldn't happen.
Well, then, I'm gonna point to the daughter. You take care of your mother now. You know when she'll go.
She just nods her head.
Or else this will come after you, and I like try and spook her with the eye.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
You're frightening a child. What? He must feel like a big man. Big man.
Yep, you're real scary as you take off some of the tentacles and kind of wave it at her. Shoot a few spikes out. You hear crying and the child running through the house.
You have made an enemy this day.
I bid thee adieu, miss. I told
The mother just looks aghast.
I'm gonna leave.
What a dick
All right.
you are.
I know.
Okay.
All right, as you start to leave, she'll kind of tap you on the shoulder real quick.
Yeah.
And whisper, "Come back later at night."
Are you hitting on me?
What do you mean? Why would I want to do such a thing?
Well, I suppose I can't keep you around here forever. Enjoy your day. As she heads back inside.
Wait, she must know something about the murder.
Is there anything in her head that screams, "I will kill you" for threatening my daughter?
No, she did chalk it up to you being emotionally distraught right now.
Okay, but what did she have anything in mind when saying come back later tonight?
Yeah, she has other things to discuss with you.
Okay then. All right then. I'll bid the Kooky Men farewell. I'll leave.
Who are you again?
goodbye, Mrs. Dwarf.
Where is my...
It was nice seeing you again. Come back
Call me a
with
dwarf.
your pet rabbit sometime, and we'll have another unbirthday.
Where is that puppy? I
you.
haven't seen
I'll
him
make
for
you a
ages.
dwarf. I'll cut your limbs off.
Cut your lip.
Brr. Goodbye. I'll leave. Finally. Taking up a
What a
lot of
lovely
Yeah.
gal.
All right, Rim, you guys.
Already.
I guess we'll
Yeah.
move forward in a time a bit as it's nighttime. People are finally arrived. People are. The party's now in full swing. There's now a band fully playing.
My
Serving-
character's mother is openly talking about her anal circumference.
She has
Nah.
a dice there.
She was
We'll
only
have to
doing that
get
because it was
them
a small party. This time she's a bit more discreet. Although,
Just the vaginal circumference then.
but she's getting around in this party a lot easier than you thought she would.
She sees
It
a lot
seems
of
her
familiar...
time.
Don't
Handling.
tell me how much I'd think she would.
Mm.
Sorry.
But yeah, she's doing well.
She sees a lot of familiar faces, doesn't she?
That was the thing
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
expressed earlier, yes.
Already.
Well,
I
I don't know
imagine...
about familiar faces, but she knows how to treat nobles.
She sees a lot of familiar everything from the waist down.
Yeah, I imagine I've been swapping dance partners, introducing myself to the guests individually, getting to greet everyone on an individual level. But yeah.
And I have been scoping out who is the worst at keeping hold of their own money.
Yeah, feel free to roll me insight on that one, Blake. And
And honestly,
I guess
don't-
persuasion for you, Pamel.
Oh, okay. And I certainly don't intend to make Red Robe jealous. I just this is just what happens in these kinds of events. That's a terrible persuasion.
That's a lot of people, and you can't win them all. But you're doing okay.
Damn it, Blake! You stole the insight. you rolled a nat 20 on the.
Nice. Right, so it's a long day. First few, you're doing fine, but meeting this many people this quickly, as over the course of the next hour or two, it's just it fills out quickly. The ballroom quickly.
Filling with the
Getting
various
a lot of
nobles.
people, yeah. Not so much that it's, shoulder to shoulder, but maybe 24 more people, and it would definitely feel like that.
Okay. How many people are actually in the ballroom itself? Is it like 30, 40 people? Something like that?
I'm gonna go with like 50.
Alright, that's perfectly good turnout. Nice. Oh, seems most of the people actually accepted the invite. It's good to see such a good
Yeah.
outcome.
As for you, Blake, there's a few people here that are loose with their money simply because they have so much. But the one guy you did find was this one really fat-looking guy whose suit just is stretched to the brim. Even if it's tailor fit, it just looks like he's bulging in places he shouldn't be. And he's just happy and jovial.
He has a Scottish accent and is talking about eating babies.
Want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Ribs.
I see you've got a child there. It looks delicious.
Dr. Evil, you can keep your money. I want your baby.
Yeah, pretty much. And who are you?
My name is Blake. Surely. And what's yours?
Bear.
Baron bastard. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah. Bear bastard. But you can just call me Fatso. Most of my friends do.
Ah, I see we're already friends. Delightful. So, Fatso, what do you spend your time doing, other than filling the whole room with your presence?
Is that some slice against my wits?
It better
That's a good point. I think you're insulting me. Oh, you're insulting me.
Are you the kind of person who enjoys a friendly jab or two?
He just laughs at you.
As long as you don't mind me sitting on you later. I can imagine how uncomfortable that might make you feel.
But that's Red Robe.
So long as you don't mind me making one or two jabs back at you.
Oh, please do. It is my duty as a priest of Kalemvor to take everything as well-mannered as I can.
Ah, if that's
Especially this drink I'm having right now, and I drink deeply from my glass.
if that's the case, how many paedophiles are inside the church? Look, the answer is all of them. Ah! Fucking terrible.
Oh, I'll never tell. Taps the side of his nose.
Yeah, basically. Just bullshitting around for a little bit before...
Are you
So what
interested
is
in
it you
a game
want?
of cards, my lord?
That sounds wonderful, lad.
Got any friends that can play with us? We need more than a two-man gang.
Yeah, give me a moment. He undoes a few of his buttons on his shirt before he reaches into one of his fat folds and pulls out a midget.
Nice.
That's cool.
As he goes, what would you have of me, my lord? I need you to go get a table and wash up while you're there. You've been under my folds for too long. You're smelly now.
Make sure that chair is doubly reinforced. Or there'll be
Triply
trouble.
reinforced now that I think about it.
Oh, yes, my lord.
So yeah, midget goes to get a table and cards you wanted.
Yes, it's time to play some high-stakes poker with rich people again.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh dear, that looks wonderful. Would you mind if I join in?
Who is saying this?
Smelling up this.
You see a rather posh-looking man, monocle in his eye, balding, but
It's the Rockefeller.
his hair mostly gray, a magnificent mustache, and he goes, "Oh, wonderful! I would love to join in."
How good is this guy with his money?
Oh,
Says
damn.
the second 20 insight in a row.
He's not the best, but he knows what he's doing most times.
Competent gambler, I see.
I'm gonna take those odds. Sure, you can join with us. I don't see why not. The more, the merrier. I'd say
wonderful!
always
Then you won't
say-
mind us turning this into something with actual prizes. Then you see, as he adjusts his monocle, and it gleams menacingly in the light.
He puts down a pair of car keys, he beeps it, and the castle goes beep beep.
I adjust the symbol of Kalemvor around my neck, and it gleams meaningfully.
Well then,
Fine by me.
oh wonderful! High stakes, wonderful. He taps someone on the shoulder. High stakes poker game. Pass it on. And it takes maybe a minute before a third of the crowd is interested in this.
Like, finally, some actual fucking entertainment.
Well then, I suppose
This
let's start
Tamil
off with-
bimbo has been trying to get in my pants all night. Been looking for a distraction.
Well then, I suppose let's start with something small, as he pulls out a platinum piece, but this one is the size of his fist.
The platinum chip.
Yeah, the thing's like 5 inches in diameter.
Oh, wow.
It's a platinum disc at that point.
You're gonna have to shoot a bread boy for this.
Thing's like worth 200 gold as he just plops it on the table. That's the opening bid.
Well, I match him with 200 gold.
Oh, a plebeian like you affording such a thing.
How
Who would have thought it? As that gets a few laughs around the table.
A priest has his ways of serving the cloth.
Oh yes, stealing from the commoners using your religion. Useful tool, that. Personally, I prefer using more underhanded methods of bureaucracy to part fools from their money, but the church just has quite the interesting touch.
I'm genuinely curious, like, oh, you're just gonna make fun of religion in the world of actual gods. Okay. I'm not gonna call him out. I'm not gonna call him out on it. I'm just a little curious as to his position.
Oh my god.
Wonderful,
Well,
then.
Let's
I
get this
guess-
party started.
Okay. Since this is a lot of people, I'm just gonna have you roll a D100 plus what's your, I guess.
I mean,
My deception is 8, and my sleight of hand is 8.
did anyone
That's
else?
the proficiency. That's what's added to it.
I don't understand what your question is.
It's double proficiency. Yes, so it's plus 6.
Yeah, I
proficient,
suppose.
if you're proficient in deception.
Yes, it's plus 6.
Did Hitler or Orkai join the game, or any other interesting?
Actually, he's gonna be coming in very shortly.
I mean, I don't know why you're asking for like what my proficiency bonus is when
Yeah, 'cause
like
it
my
was only-
full bonus of the skill is 8.
Yeah, I'm not rolling like 8 d20s for 8, 10, a dozen d20s for this many nobles. So I'm just gonna have you roll a d100 and like 2 on my end plus your proficiency in deception.
But not taking into account my natural skill. Why? Why do I not just roll the 8?
Oh, okay.
Fine, we'll do it the way that gives you the best chance of winning. Fine.
It's just slightly weird. That's all I'm saying.
All right, roll deception.
Oh, fucking hell! That's
None of those were a nat 20, so yeah, you get 10 times 200,
man.
2,000 plus extra, like 2,600 in
With
net.
a roll like that, they must have been like shit talking before the match, saying, "Oh, this commoner thinks he can beat us."
Yeah, pretty much. He goes, oh, so you do know how to play. Well then, care to raise the stakes?
What was that total again?
2,000, like 400, I'm gonna say.
I eat steaks for breakfast. Actually, do.
You know what? Honestly,
Yeah, who else joining or watching or whatever? What is your reaction to this? Because your ball basically just got interrupted by Blake impromptu throwing a poker match
Yeah.
in the middle of your thing, and just like a third of the nobles are doing this.
Yeah.
The another third is just watching it happen. The other third just does not care.
Absolutely. I imagine like I'm on the dance floor and suddenly more and more people just get drawn towards the game, and I'm like, what on earth is going on back there? and I I make my way through the crowd of people to see Blake stealing the attention of the ball for this game, and I'm like, I'm like really upset in my head, like he stole the, he's stealing my thunder right now.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Do I want to raise the stakes?
Also at this, I like go and like grab my father to get his attention on this event.
Yes, darling, what is it?
It's Blake. He's stealing all my attention. All the guests are gathering around his high stakes poker game. He's making a complete fool of me.
One moment.
I mean, I could walk away now and be a happy man. I just got 200 platinum pieces.
Imagine you like about the stand. and
200. Yeah, 200 platinum pieces.
I put the 400 into my gold as the split. So 400 gold and 200 platinum.
Imagine you like stand from taking all your winnings, where you get like pushed down on your shoulder. So no, it's rude not to play a game with the actual guests of honor here. As King Orkai sits.
No, I'm not gonna walk away.
King Orkai goes, well then, have you thought about beating him in his own game?
Well, that's an excellent idea, Daddy. But I'm afraid I'm a bit strapped for cash. You might have to spot me.
Don't worry, Princess. I'll just go ahead and assume you have 3,000 to work with. Just remember, whenever you're feeling upstaged, it's whenever you are attacking from somewhere no one's looking, you tend to take them by surprise. Go take them by surprise as he kind of pushes you forward.
I think I see what you're getting at. All right, Daddy. I like.
Count.
Did he
I was just
give?
gonna say, counting the money I have in my safe houses, I am only 100 gold poorer than you right now.
I grabbed the. I assume he gives me like a sack of spending money or something.
I assume your credit is good here, basically.
All right.
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
basically what's going on.
Alrighty.
You just have to. He handed you like basically a sheet of paper and some pen and ink or whatever, and said, the max you can do is 3,000. If you lose an amount, just write down on a piece of paper and hand it over.
Sure. No, I'm not familiar that Blake is a con artist, right? That he's a cheat and whatnot.
You're familiar with the fact that I lie quite often.
Yeah. I would say I wouldn't be knowing that you're a con man and a cheat and it's fine. All right, so I go to the table like acting like, a game of poker, is it? Oh, do you mind if I join you, Blake? I haven't played poker in years. In fact, I only played the one time.
I don't see why not, Pamela. Welcome to the game.
It's wonderful.
If you need any help remembering what the rules are, I'm sure Mr. Barry over there can help you.
Oh, thank you very much, guys. It looks like a great deal of fun. Let me just sit down here.
I raised the blind to 400.
All right. And roll your deceptions.
So I'm just rolling deception straight up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have proficiency, but what? Are you fucking kidding me? 4 nat 20s in a row. You deserve it. You deserve to win at this point.
They give you a look. Most of them quit out at that point. They're like, nope.
He doesn't even need to cheat. He's fucking.
Now It's only like the posh guy, the fat guy, and like Hitler there.
Okay,
going,
how much money did I make from that?
Assuming I start off slow enough to bet myself the 400, so. Jesus Christ, Blake.
You know what? I'm on. Oh, I don't want to make this no show, so I'm gonna throw in another 400 blind.
They're going. You only have 3 components this time, but they're bringing their A game.
Yeah. I like did
As they go, all right, I raise you. As he takes off one of his rings and sets it on a table. That is worth 5,000 of your gold. Personally, I don't prefer dealing with anything less than platinum.
It's true.
You're tempting me, but the dice gods can't be this retarded, can they?
I mean, do I roll my perception before I make the bet myself as well, or?
You're welcome to if you want to.
All
I mean,
right.
you were in last game, and Blake won that one.
Absolutely.
It's entirely up to you if you want to continue trying.
With an 18, I imagine I actually lost with like the second best hand, and it's like he just beat me, and I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch! So I'm like really angrily want to win. So yeah, I basically call with the remainder of my credit.
All right. I mean, yeah,
This won't
you are
reach your
forced to
credit.
go. You are forced to go all in, so it's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you're forced to go all in with his 5,000 bet. That guy goes.
Son of a bitch, his luck can't last forever. That's
This fat guy reaches under his
his
fat into his fat folds and pulls out this necklace that he's currently wearing. This chain looks stretched to the max, but
You wouldn't
He
have
goes-
even known he
he
was
taps
wearing
it and goes, "I bet this." And Hitler goes, He
Oh man.
pulls out his own personal pistol, gives it a little twist, and slaps it on the table.
Oh man. Imagine like for a second there everyone's like, oh no, he's gonna rob us.
Yeah, he even like pulls it out of the holster, gives it a little twirl, and then tink, slaps it on the table. You're on.
Alrighty, let's do this.
Oh, I can't back out on this now.
You and Blake, or you scared?
I'm in, Pavel. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Roll deception.
Hey, I got it before you. Come on, don't do a nat 20. Come on, don't do a nat 20. At least don't beat under 26.
Oh damn, that was lame. Can I try a sleight of hand as like a separate thing, not additive, but just
At this point, I think you deserve an inspiration, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
what does inspiration do?
You pick one roll and you get an advantage on it. Or
All right.
I think you can give disadvantage on the opponent, even hand it over to other people if you want.
Alrighty. So you want to do that on me?
I've taken the advantage.
Right.
It's not as bad for me if you win because I actually get the side pot.
Mm.
You get double what you put in, and then I get everything that is left. That's how if you all in, but it wasn't an actual call. That's
Yeah.
what happens.
So
So this is actually the best outcome.
Really? Okay.
4,000.
Well then.
So I got 3,600 out of that.
Yeah, you win with, and you get, Pamela, you end up getting a +2 pistol.
Ooh.
You get a necklace that against disease protection,
Right.
and the ring. You get a ring of ice resistance.
Aha!
And the other winning and the, I guess, second place is tied between the fat guy and Hitler.
Aha! The hostess wins. Ah, it was a good game there, Blake.
I think with your input, the other two actually collectively get more than you.
Oddly, but yeah.
If it ends up as an odd number, I end up getting like 1 gold out of this.
As everything starts breaking, gets broken down into who gets what, Blake, you'll end up with, that half your opening bid, considering just how high cost this shit was.
Alrighty. So, to clarify,
So how much money do I have at the end?
Yeah.
All of it together, 400, 200, 1,600. You lose out on 200 of the 400 bid, I think. The opening blind, I think, is called.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So I managed to just lose 200 of what I had from the last round.
You could.
Oh yeah, you had to put in a lot more money. Yeah, just lose like 1,000 out of the.
Yeah,
last
that
round.
sounds a bit more reasonable.
Yeah. Sorry.
And to clarify, I just got the items as my winnings. Yes.
You get your pick of 2 of the 3 items, or most of the money and an item.
I think I do the 2 items, surely. So
All right, like I said,
definitely
+2 pistol.
Yeah,
ring
+2
of
pistol.
Ice resistance and necklace of disease immunity.
definitely the pistol, and I guess ice resistance. Although I can't use it myself, I already have ice resistance.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just add those to my items.
All right. As things get resolved, you get congratulated by the posh guy. You were a worthy adversary, although it seems all things must come to an end, though for the time. You were amusing. Perhaps we shall meet again, Mr. Blake Shorley.
Perhaps we shall. I thank you for giving me a chance.
I haven't seen a mortal play quite like you in some time, actually.
It's the luck of the gods, sir, and I tip my hat towards him.
Every dog has their day, I suppose. Though it is getting somewhat late, and unless our wonderful host would allow the majority of us to stay here, I do believe we have reservations to make to go home.
Oh no! You well, if you're going to leave now, at least a couple more minutes. I have a speech I wanted to give out to the everyone who's here.
All right.
I suppose we could enjoy desserts along the way.
Alrighty.
Well then.
If everyone, I like to speak up to the crowd. If everyone would like to make their way to the main hall, I have a speech I'd like to give to everyone in attendance.
Yeah. Everyone will pack out. Blake's mother, having ventured off sometime during it, found 1 or 2 people to talk to. Seems she was just discussing random things with them most of the night, though.
I'm gonna have to show my mom that, like, hey, look, I'm holding 500 platinum in one hand and 800 gold in the other.
As Blake's like collecting all his coins, I whisper over to him and says, "Have you seen Luella? Has she come back yet?"
No, I haven't seen her yet.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's been hours, hasn't it?
We'll have to find her after the speech. Good game. I like tap him on the shoulder. Like, good game.
You did well at the end there. I'm sure Luella's just having a good time with her mother.
Yes, I'm sure she hasn't seen her in a long time. Says, and trust me, that was complete luck. So I go over to the main stage and I get ready to make the speech for everyone in attendance. It says,
All right.
"Okay, everyone here? Wonderful." I'm like holding up
You
a
know, to be clear, Horse, I did start the campaign with about 10 gold.
I know.
I'm just better than you.
I don't care.
All right.
I got 22
All right.
gold extra.
Yeah, gambling is easy.
I'm not
A great way of making money in D&D. Always seems to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm a mind reader. I should.
You should
capitalize on.
You should try that more. Okay, is everyone here? Ah, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, pretty much everybody's in attendance. The few people who aren't have already gone off, but your father is currently in attendance after staying for most of the party, having to dip out towards the end there. Red Hood's been enjoying the evening with Hugh mostly, though she has found a few other partners to dance along with.
Yeah, I'm glad she had a good time. All right. I wanted to hold this ball initially so everyone could get to know each other. Having my friends meet each other as significant people in their lives has been a wonderful success today. But mainly, the ball was, in fact, to honor my father. And I did say father instead of daddy in this case, because it's like a public setting. To honor my father, King Orkai, the greatest man I know, my hero. I've always tried to live up to his example and tried my best to do whatever I could to live up to the family name, to accomplish as much as the great man I call my dad. He has single-handedly done more for the Tiefling people than anyone in history. A true champion, a hero of our people. King Orkai, this ball was thrown in your honor, and I am proud to see the success it has come from it. That's like the end of the speech, waiting for the applause and shit.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Not bad.
Okay, you get decent amount of applause. Some of them only clap briefly. Some of them clap for 5-10 seconds. Some of them don't clap at all. There's that one guy laughing in the corner, though.
Merlin, no doubt. Yeah, I step down from the stage at the end of the speech and I walk up to my dad to embrace him. He says, I meant every word. You are truly my hero. I want to do everything I can to make you proud of me, to live up to your example.
Everyone, or a lot of the nobles kind of glare at the guy who was laughing, and when he finally stops, he kind of steps out. Well then, this has been amusing. I should come here more often. Although, I am only here to deliver a message, really.
Are you on the guest list, Mr.? Questioning.
Odious. I would think you would recognize me.
Oh, it's Odious.
Despite my, what do you call it, monkey suit?
Odious? What are you doing? You weren't invited.
I'm here to deliver a message for you. For all of you.
Well, we're all here to listen.
Hold on.
Yes. All of us except Lowell.
Except the
Right on the front porch to drive.
Everyone's having
Alright.
fun.
Alright, as you... he just holds out a letter. I told you it was a message.
Is he handing it to anyone, or is he reading it out
He's
loud?
holding it out to you.
Oh, okay. I guess I grudgingly step towards him and grab the letter to look at it.
Alright. Inside is mission details, actually. And while you're reading, you hear growling.
Okay, yeah.
Do you do anything,
I'm.
or do you just continue reading?
I mean, I read through, but you just said I'm growling.
No, I said you hear growling.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was like so upset. I'm growling to myself. I hear growling.
No.
Okay.
You hear growling.
In the middle of reading the letter, I look up, hearing the growling. A couple of seconds later, after.
Odie, yeah, the growling is coming from your father. It's more bestial than you remember. And when you see who he's looking at, Odious is just standing there, shit-eating grin on his face. You've never seen Odious look so...
Satisfied with himself.
Yeah, he's the smug asshole right now. He's just basking in Orkai's malevolence.
Fraudenscheid. Whatever the word is.
Looks your father directly in the eye.
Mm.
Well, I would stay. However, my message has been delivered. May I ask, looks back to you, how long you and your team is going to stay here?
We'll be back on the ship within tomorrow.
Oh, yes, you did miss the meeting. Oh, wonderful. Well then, I suppose I should inform you now that within a day, you'll have... In 8, at 8, on a day after, for the next 36 hours afterwards, will be paid vacation. You can either stay on this ship and join us on our vacation
Route.
experience
Yeah.
motion that Merlin has planned, or you can stay at your home and enjoy it with family.
Mm.
A lot of the people have already decided to stay at home, should you so choose.
I think I'll stay home. It's fine. I'm like caught off guard by my dad's growling and whatnot, and trying to read the letter and dealing with Odious, some very distracted attention.
Well then, I'll leave you to it. Goodbye, King Orkai. And just does a small sarcastic bow.
Hmm.
And your father does not look happy.
Yeah, and like looking at him back and forth from the letter, it's like he looks as mad as I've ever seen him, and I'm like, what? That was a powerful growl he gave, and I'm like continuously trying to read the letter, but also
It's a letter and addressed to well, your team.
Mm.
It's a letter of... It's a mission briefing. Supposedly, there's been a lot more fighting going on, enough so that the guards have been a lot busier to inspect something that's been going down in the graveyard. Can't support the manpower, and it's already killed off a few of the higher-ranking clerics. So your job is to investigate and find out what it is.
Okay. That's
Not clerics.
honestly, I was hoping for like a plot reveal from this letter, but okay, it's fine. I like wave over Blake to look through the letter and show him the details and whatnot.
Although,
Not
speaking of
clerics.
Not clerics.
speaking of plot reveal,
Mm-hmm.
as I need to go to the appropriate thing.
Your plot reveal. It's 20 minutes past the end of game.
It's a special damn game. Let them end on the cliffhanger, damn it.
What? What's gonna happen?
For those of you at the party, give me a Constitution save.
Oh, okay.
I've come back and I poisoned all
This
of you.
can either go well or terribly, and I'm guessing terribly. Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Constitution is my highest stat. Look at it go.
All those former nat 20s are catching up to you, mate.
All right, and
That was amazing. 4 nat 20s. That was amazing.
I admit by the fourth one, it was just.
well, Blake's mother is currently awake, but but reading the letter, maybe it's King Orkai's growl. Maybe it's the weirdness that's been going on thus far. Maybe it's the strange animosity between him and Odious for whatever reason, but everyone at the party is just feeling drowsy. Some of them fight it off and they're fine, but most of them start nodding off. Blake, yeah, you're now asleep.
Oh wow! So people just like falling asleep all of a sudden.
Yeah, party's been going on so long that it's hit midnight.
Honestly,
And-
yeah, go on.
Yeah, and
I knew I
people
should have
started falling
taken my
asleep.
point in cleric before my point in rogue, or the other way around. One of them would have given me constitution, I'm
Hey, my
sure.
mom died, so I can't be here. Yay.
And with that, we'll leave off with
I
a
like
ridiculous amount of money in a poker game, won and lost.
snatch.
Luella finding out her mother's died.
Hmm.
This strange new animosity between your father and Odious, and now most of the people flat out falling asleep.
Yeah, I like grab one of the drinking
Well, I'll
glasses
take
on
a
the.
detour. I'm not gonna go there just yet.
I like grab one of
Maybe
the.
my new army of thugs will save me.
I grab one of the drinking glasses on the trays and like dab my finger in, lick it, like look for like poison to sleeping drugs and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, we'll end it there. That's great. That was a great session. That was fantastic.
Wow, King Orkai only rolled 19. I expected way more.
Mm.
I dug myself into a rock and a hard
He's
place.
got 14. Fuck me.
He would do that.
Oh, he's probably got like magical items to enhance his shit anyway. So,
Plus
yeah.
14. Okay then.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of things set up.
Yeah, that was.
Hopefully Vixie's around and they talk roast. I hope there's a replacement in time.
It wasn't quite what I was expecting the session to be, but it was still fantastic. That was wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
just-
bullying injured people into being my slaves.
I'll admit,
And now that I have this money, I can reinvest it into my thug group and make them bigger and more terrible.
You're gonna be a proper mobster.
I mean, the opportunity seems to have presented itself.
Yeah.
nice. New
Crime lord.
head of the Thieves Guild in town. It's by sheer quantity of money.
Yeah. Do you just like?
I
get-
have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it well.
With nat 20s like that, of course you're doing it well.
And then you wake up completely penniless.
That is also
Probably
a
left dead in the
possibility.
ditch.
Yeah.
Left for dead in the ditch.
With one of your kidneys missing.
I don't think anyone would have a real use for a kidney unless they were trying to kill him, in which case they just stab him.
That nobleman that you got the platinum chip from is like there as they're digging your grave.
Yeah, like Benny.
What the fuck is the line?
In like a
the-
14 carat struck of bad luck. What the truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Very good.
I've played that game quite a lot, but I play it with the sound off and I skip the opening, so I always forget.
But yeah, I'm happy you guys enjoyed it. I'm just really hoping that sometime this week I can actually play the game, the one D&D game where I don't DM.